Se escucha. A ver si entra. Así ya. Chévere. Eh, vamos a ponerle acá. Steven. Ya le va a tener que cerrar el juego, ¿no? Oh, déjame abrir. Mm, ok, ahora sí. Ya no se ve todavía. Qué bueno, ¿eh? Oh, ya se ve. No. Prétamelo. El cojín. Thank you.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story.
Mi cuarta vez rejugando esta misma escena. Mi cuarta vez rejugando esto, Lía.
In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
No, este no es Sam Portapuente, ¿no? Este es Alan Despierta. Los tigres de Remedy se pasan con esta cinemática. La vuelven gameplay de una vez. Alan. Ahora me toca caminar desnudo otra vez. ¿Te imaginas que se vaya la luz en el mismo sitio? Ahora viene el susto de aquí, el sonido. Oh, no sonó el diablo. Qué chulo. Como yo me quedé viendo dónde venía el sonido, no sonó. Por ahí. What? Wow. No, lo que pasa fue que se me fue la luz, Steven. Continúa los acontecimientos de la uno, pero no. Pero no es necesario de que todo es jugar la uno. Yo sé que tú la jugaste, pero todo lo que pasa en la historia ellos lo explican ahí. No es necesario jugar la uno. O sea, es continuando Alan Wake 1, Control y ahora Alan Wake 2. Ese es el orden de cosas que han pasado. Loco, está chulo el juego, en verdad. O sea, yo no, obvio no lo he jugado, esta es la primera parte, literal. Pero Sí, estoy jugando en la PC, lo que pasa es que mi Play se murió. Pero sí, loco, la saga de Remedy y todos los juegos son muy buenos. Ay, coño. Esto no me lo habían tirado. Oh. ¿Qué día ahora? ¿Para dónde voy? Ey, este sonido tan tétrico. Mi gente, ayuda. Ey. Ey, un abracito, mi gente, tranquilo. Anda, el diablo, tú estás lleno. ¿No? Ah, bueno. No creen en el amor y la amistad. Ay. Oh, pero yo no había llegado aquí ahorita. ¡Oh! ¡El diablo! ¿What? ¿Pero esto no me pasó ahorita? Bueno, ya esto sí. Le hicieron como al que perdona. Me funan. Alan Wake.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
Oh, pero sabe mamá.
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Hey, pero Casey parece un loco.
Wonder where she gets that from.
Como Sam.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay.
Qué
Any
extraño
words of
actúa
advice?
Casey.
Nothing that would cheer anyone up.
¿Tú te acuerdas que
Here
Casey
we are.
es... Lía?
Cauldron Lake.
Que Casey es el de los libros que escribió Alan.
Time to get to work.
Míralo ahí. Y el que sale en control, que está pidiendo información sobre el caso de Alan. Y esta es la protagonista ahora. Saga y Casey. Alex Casey.
A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map. Worth memorizing before we get swallowed up by the trees.
Oh.
I think I hear someone. Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
Wait. Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson.
Bueno. Es como que voy a investigar un ching.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Ya, no hay ni un manuscrito. ¿Qué? No, no voy a hacer la misión todavía. Déjame ver si hay... En la 1 había que recoger como papeles del libro que está... Mira. Esto para que lo exploren, Lía. Por Dios. Mi madre, pues está grandísimo.
The Federal Bureau of Control.
Mira, el FBC.
That's a new one. Toxic volcanic gas, huh?
The FBC is an obscure branch. It only shows up for unusual cases.
Well, what's so unusual about volcanic gas?
Beats me.
Locked. They really don't want people coming in here.
Oh. Ah, mira, ve. Ah, llevámoslo. Ahora sí, vaya. ¿Cómo así? De que el círculo, pa.
Agent Anderson has her methods, Deputy. Her results speak for themselves. You will learn to trust
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
He
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, cried Thornton. But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, but you know, inside.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell them I'm here waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly. The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board.
A mano esquizofrénica le dicen. Pero ese es Sam Lake. What? El creador del juego está ahí en una foto. Vamos a ver, Case Boy.
Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
Case Boy is a mental technique that allows Saga to analyze clues and progress the investigation. All victims reported missing in 2012. Ajá. Perfecto. Espérate. Todita desapareció en 2010. Un dentista. Una profesora. Un restaurante. Deep gash in the chest hurt me. Single bodies experience bloating. Killer profile. ¿Y el zoom? Ok, gracias.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting...
Espérate. Creo que aquí que está Ati cogiendo vacaciones en Watery.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Oh, que tienen como un lock, que es el sonido que yo oigo. ¿Cómo yo entrar al mapa sin entrar my place? Ok.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm. Real funny, Anderson.
Shit.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
So, options, graphics.
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
¿Qué fue lo que se agobió? Ya lo que tal da durísimo. No, pégame de aquí a ver.
I have things to do. And this is not the right way.
Ajá.
Good to see you still in one piece, Anderson. Forest can be a dangerous place.
I'll look around. See you in a bit.
Take your time. Did you get lost, Anderson?
I want to walk around for a minute.
You know where to find me.
Me rindo.
Welcome back, Anderson.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Oh,
Damn.
wow.
Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Damn it, sir. Can I make it, Mulligan?
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. And the body's behind this door.
Hey!
Hmm. Ok. Señor, ¿cómo le ayudo? Lo veo atorado. ¿Cuál es la actividad que tengo que hacer? Goal. Get to the crime scene.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
Is that a kid's lunchbox?
Paul
An
Casey.
Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
Ignore the whole thing. Ah, pero mira. Tan baratísimas esas mejoras. Sí, 8 páginas. Mm,
Did you get lost, Anderson?
Para iniciar. No puede ser todo
A
esto de
deputy was
nuevo.
supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
You're the one who wanted to...
I think I hear someone.
I'm not walking all the way back
Could
down.
be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
Never said that, Mulligan.
Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, couple out-of-towners.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell him about the heart.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly. The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace. The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
Fucking nature. Gives me a headache. Too much sky.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm. Real funny, Anderson.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Dale, no se puede hacer como el dash, para ir más rápido, como la 1.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally. Name is a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
Welcome back, Anderson.
So,
Creo que lo habla así.
yeah, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Tan, tan, tan.
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. And we didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks,
Bueno.
Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Step 1. Examine the corpse. Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic. Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence? The killer left the heart right next to the body. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
Oh, que este botón no sé. What? Oh, ya. Yeah, yo tengo que hacer. Newly discovered clues can be placed onto the open question. Oh.
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
The clues have resolved the open question in this okay, yeah. And unlock the deduction. As you advance the investigation, new questions will be unlocked. Updating your goals. Okay. Ya estoy entendiendo más o menos esto.
Who is our victim? Who killed him?
Ay, el reveal.
Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting. Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera? Wonder what's inside. I should take a look around for a way to open this thing.
Use follow these steps. Wash your hands, take the chicken out of the fridge, take a nap. Okay. What? Huh?
A creepy twig sculpture? I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
Okay. Oh. Yeah. Bueno, yo no voy para allá. A ver. Vamos a ver. Wash your hands. Take chicken out of the fridge. Take a nap. Okay. Espérate, me confundí. A ver. Wash your hands. Take the chicken out of the fridge. O sea, lavamano, nevera, cama. Lavamano, nevera, cama. Lavamano, nevera, cama. Wash your hands. Yo imagino que uno se lava la mano aquí, ¿verdad? Entonces, esta dos vainas, lavamanos, nevera, cama. Ok. Ok. Lavamanos, nevera, cama. Eh, lavamanos, no. Ajá, lavamanos. Mierda, este. Cama. Sí. Let's go. Don't take anything if you aren't to one of the trees. Bueno. Lamentable situación. Ya me lo llevé.
Did you get lost, Anderson?
Ya este que se está pasando de graciosito, en verdad. Me tienes alto. Did you get lost, Anderson?
I'll look around. See you in a bit.
Take your time.
Y aquí.
Locked. They really don't want people coming in here.
Oh. What? No pensé que me vas a cruzar. De locos.
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was
Nightingale.
FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. Now, I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Qué fresco. Que esa ganó. No da pa'
Multiple people
nadica.
were here. Multiple killers?
Pero que ese club es obvio que fueron varias gente porque si ellos saben que es como un ritual, entonces no se hacen rituales de uno. Ajá, este es el club. Bueno. ¿Cómo es? Ah, acá.
Nope. Boot prints, indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
The victim. ¿Qué me falta conseguir de esto? Learn more about the victim. Learn more about the killer. Ajá.
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here,
I bet there's more to that story.
but no happy ending.
La marca era para hacer un acertijo. Era para desbloquear ¿cómo se llama? Una neverita como
Robert
un vaina con
Nightingale,
arma.
ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
Premeditated or spontaneous. Se va aquí obligado. Y la cerveza también.
They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with
Diablo,
equipment
pero en
ready.
lo se ve
They
lindísimo
were
esto.
waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now? Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
You can use profiling inside Sarah's mind place to get inside the heads of suspects and victims.
If
Yeah.
only the rest of the Bureau knew what a softy Casey is. Remaining.
What? ¿Y esto? What? ¿Qué le está pasando aquí?
Miss you, kiddo.
Ok,
I'll
es
be
el
home
hijo
soon.
de ella. Y entonces yo quiero saber por qué está Sam Lake aquí. Esa es mi pregunta. ¿Por qué? ¿Y por qué cuando miro este vaina me dice 11 remaining? Ajá, 11 qué.
Mom may be gone, but whenever I read this, I feel like she's still here.
Mira, la cosa para que tío José haga su negocio. Los radiadores que tío José hace el diseño. A ver,
The Mile High Strangler case. Proud of that one.
ok, vamos a hacer profiling ahora. Vamos a meternos en la cabeza de
This
Nightingale.
mug always cheers me up.
Using her intuition, Sarah can discover new clues and profiling people of interest.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Diablo, diga, ¿qué vas a ver?
From the lake that's not a lake. It's dark.
He
was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
O sea, ella con su intuición que le habló un tigre random en la cabeza, ella sa... Ok.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are off.
Pero es él que le está hablando.
Somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component.
Ok, pero ¿cómo ella
They
sabe
see
todo lo que
him
está
as a person.
pasando?
More like a container for something.
Ok, bruh.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake.
Místicamente
looking
lo
for
supo.
shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
Yo no creo que aquí haya de que un susto, en verdad. Ah, pero mira que aquí vive la bruja de... ¿De dónde? De Brightfall Candle Lake. Ah, mira. ¿No? Déjame yo escanear bien. Te da su tama. Pues eso está muy terrorífico, en verdad. Wow. ¿No? Bendiciones. Y aquí cae.
A lunchbox again. Who's leaving these out here?
I know things can get a little crazy around here, but if you're ever feeling scared, just remember that Alan is watching over us. Okay. Hola Jorge, ¿cómo estás? Bendiciones. Witches ladder.
I
Wait,
didn't know
what the fuck?
trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. A witch with no heart. A strange echo of owl murder.
Este bárbaro de la 1. Sí, tiene un tiempecito de delay. Tiene como 50 segundos por ahí.
There's a piece of paper on the ground. Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
It makes no sense.
Hola. ¿Cómo te va, Marino?
A page full of text on one side.
Loco, esto es low settings y mira cómo se ve. No sé si se ve bien en el stream, yo imagino que sí, pero...
Old school.
Está... Mira, le encontraron la primera vaina de Alan.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us.
¿Ay?
The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
The
the
words.
¡Ay, llegó!
It felt like a
Mi
message.
papá.
Message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them. Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he
Investigate
dropped
the
this page, or the killers left it for us.
Vamos a ver qué dice esa aquí. Espérate, pero profiling de nuevo. What? The
We
page.
found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest.
Oh, por
I
eso
must find
dijeron
out
de
what.
que no está completo. Bárbaro.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent
Oh,
Robert
pero mira, se quedan
Nightingale.
como en control cuando te habla Alan. Vamos para acá. Victim came from... Bueno. I didn't, literally.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
Anything else here? Okay. Alright. Nightingale has something hidden inside his chest. There's more going on here than I'm seeing. I need to examine this body properly back in town.
His words
Oh, no.
up from the lake.
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find
¿Quién lo habrá
more.
escrito?
I
Tan, tan,
believe it.
tan.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what?
Ay,
Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's all about control.
uy,
Deciding
una
what happens to
referencia a
who.
Control,
Don't
no lo
let
puedo
it drag
creer.
you in.
Lo dijo.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter.
Hey, you made it back. Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Thanks.
Figure
Let's
out
get
what
the
happened.
car.
Pero,
Drive to Brighton.
ven acá. ¿Y qué es lo que me falta? Figure out what happened to Nightingale. Take the car back to Bright Falls.
Try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
¿La teta de quién es? FPC. Los tigres de control pasaron por aquí. ¿Cómo yo bajo esto? Otra lonchera.
There's another lunchbox.
We are all in this together, hero. Have a heroic day. Amén. Vamos a ver. Pero aquí, Jessie metió mano aquí. Desde que se volvió directora, compadre. Bárbaro.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod? For a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe.
Oh.
And why take out
¿Qué le
his
dio?
account just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
El AI menos estúpido. Oh,
The
bro,
Federal
dimos
Bureau
una
of
vuelta, no
Control.
puede ser.
That's a new one. Toxic volcanic gas, huh?
The FBC is an obscure branch. Only shows up for unusual cases.
Well, what's so unusual about volcanic gas?
Beats me.
Here we are.
Va a
Let's
querer
start back to
again a
town and
Krispy
meet the
Kreme.
sheriff at the
Ay,
diner.
pues allá arriba, ve, de un prontico. Ok. No voy, supongo. Ok.
Thornton told me we're shipping the body out. We'll take care of that for you. Don't you worry about that. Proper police work. You can trust us like you can trust the
blossoming tiger lilies in spring.
That was beautiful, Thornton.
Mira como idiota, Wow. Nos fuimos. Vamos a llegar a
I
otra
can't get
misión.
that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far.
No, lo que pasa es que son dos personajes en este juego.
These hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure
Supone
about
que tú
taking a
puedes
case so
cambiar
far
entre los
from
dos
home,
y
but
jugar en el orden que tú
I'm
quieras las
thrilled
misiones.
to be here for this mystery.
Alan está, vamos a decir, en un lugar diferente
Need to swing
a
by the lodge
este.
to get anything
Muy
from the field
oscuro.
office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
Sí, está durmiendo, loco. Por eso se llama Alan Wake el juego. Hay que levantarlo.
The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the
Ya,
sheriff and
loco,
our
qué
witnesses
bonito
waiting.
se ve para estar en low graphics. No, lo ve. Sí, diablo, sí se ve lindísimo.
Coffee have you had today, Charlie?
Se me está pegando.
Don't know, don't care. How much have you had? Not enough.
Ay,
That's
sí,
how much.
qué heavy.
Never enough coffee. Oh, that rich, bittersweet
Sé que me va a abrazar.
Get it in coffee world. Get it where you can. Get it now.
Oh dear. You.
Báilale, no puedo bailar, ¿no? No hay botón. Ah, bueno, este ya tengo. Unos pasitos ahí de capoeira.
Let me guess. The FBI.
No jódame. Quizá nuestro polochete dijo.
I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Oh, este es Breaker.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff.
¿Por
I'm
el
set for
papá
coffee.
o qué?
You know, I
¿Quién?
wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent
¿Ya
Alex
me?
Casey.
Tim Brinker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Sí, loco, juega, es buena. O sea, el gameplay no es tan
No,
bueno, pero,
no, the
pero la
Bookers
historia es
don't
muy
strike me
buena.
as the murdering type, but
Y tiene su
you
nivel
decide for
de
yourselves.
dificultad chula.
They're just inside
Te la
with
recomiendo,
coffee
¿verdad?
pie to calm their nerves.
O control
I'll
si
see
lo
what they have
tiene.
to say.
Control es muy bueno también.
Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time. We've looked through the case
Miren
files
esto,
you
miren
sent
esto.
over, Sheriff.
Esto es esto.
Have you
Miren,
gotten many
miren
clues
aquí.
besides the known victims'
Pero del primer
stories?
juego, miren esto.
Sure,
A ver si se ve en el stream.
but it's slowed down ever since Calder Lake was fast off.
Let me guess. Missing person cases spiked around 20.
Ah, sí, me la ábreme ahí. De aquí por el primer juego, mira Alan acá.
That's exactly
A ver. O acá, no sé. Sí, acá. A ver otra vez.
That happened. Still feel like I'm gonna be sick.
Come on, Ed. Have some pie. I'll take him out.
Ey, ¿qué es lo que? Con la transición y de todo. Aquí fue que pasó. Aquí comienza la 1. Y allá atrás que engañan a Alan y lo meten para el sitio donde se brega el lío. Para tirar. Ah, lo hago de nuevo. A ver. Déjame pausar. Estoy aquí luego con el diner. ¿Qué es lo que yo tengo que hacer aquí? Ajá.
See you around.
We're getting some more new folks in town, I see.
Ajá, pero ¿a quién hay que entrevistar? Dámelo aquí.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, screw
Dos tiros y hay que darle por
We're
freca.
not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake. He was acting crazy.
Ah,
shouting
sí.
weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and
Todito
knives
vestido
aren't
igual,
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree."
No, tiro no.
Oh, and then we found out
Abrazos.
the whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
Este es un cuarto que ya tiene como para reflexionar en todo lo que está del caso. Aquí está el mapa. Donde se mejora la arma. Ella se imagina que es un personaje y saca conclusiones de la nada. Que todavía yo quiero saber cómo lo explican eso. Y aquí ya va armando el caso de lo que está pasando. A ver, yo no tengo clue. Vamos, se agregó. Pues.
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went
Oh,
missing
está
here.
investigando
And
Alan Wake.
getting some details. Perfectly legal.
Ya. ¿Quién fue que habló? Ay, la rocola del primer juego de Jukebox is out of order. The poor old thing can only take so much of the same song being played over and over. I'm as big as a fan of coconut as the next person, but come on. Y ahora. Ah, que tengo que ponerme en mi modo esquizofrénico.
The cult of the tree. What are the bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
¿Pero dónde ella saca esa información?
Finders keepers, Ed.
Ah, ya.
Will want this on the cover.
Se lo va a llevar el diablo.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists. The bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with the murder. They were telling the truth.
Ahora, ¿de dónde ella saca esa información? No. Nada nuevo. Interview the witnesses at the diner. Ya yo lo hice.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Okay. Así de la nada.
Told you not to keep that thing to me.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing dear Fez.
Oh, God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
Wow. Tú no eres el que se te murió la hija. Bárbaro. Let's see, Sherry Station.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
Diablo, qué bonito se ve.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
Played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was up.
Looks like you have some guests.
Morning, Ted.
No?
I
Oh,
need something to cut this.
oh, un martillo ya. Pero la vaina de policía está aquí. ¿Y tú esa vuelta que ellos quieren dar? Tienes tan loco,
I bet they're looking into that nursing home up the hill. Mismanagement or some such.
My money's on those Costello brothers with all their
Aquí. Bueno.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Loco, igualito que el primer juego.
Just anything you need, just let us know.
Qué
We
chulo.
appreciate the support, Sheriff.
¡Ay! Este tigre del baño. A ver. Ay, no, bueno. What kind of nut? Y ya te tiré. Ya.
It won't open.
Y aquí, por favor, déjame entrar a la cárcel. Oh, pero remodelaron aquí. Let's go.
They locked up an innocent man.
Este tigre preso. Ah, palomo. Este tigre.
I swear I didn't do anything. They're a lying bunch of bastards. You
Este
believe
tigre
me,
como
right?
un mexicano y este un moreno. Racismo. ¿Qué estoy supuesto a hacer? Go to the morgue.
No speeding happening here, I see.
Sir, some patience, please.
Agent?
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week, but you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Oh, diablo.
They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the
No
same.
funciona. ¿Qué es este sonido? Bebedero, oh my god. Marca Daewoo. Let's go. Y esto aquí.
It doesn't budge. Okay. Let's take a look at our patient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the
Está
internal examination.
encuerado. Oh my god.
What was the cause of death? What other clues can the
Vamos a ver
body
qué
give me?
pudo haber
There's
sido.
writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up.
Pero como que post-mortem.
This
Supone que
looks
lo
like
dejaron
text.
amarrado.
A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
Uh-huh. They did leave something inside his chest.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
Anything to learn from the body. Yo diría que sí. ¿Cómo que? Exacto.
Chest wound is cause of death, but the corpse is bloated, waterlogged. There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Si manuscrito de Alan, voy a dar un flip-flap para atrás, que quede en directo.
It's the same type of page we found at
Ay, no, por favor, no. Que no sea de Alan. Ay, sí, no puede ser. Toca flip-flap.
Titan could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here. No, wait.
¿Qué?
Sheriff?
Desapareció. Ah, mira. Pasó la acción. Ese grito sonó como de toquilla, si me permiten.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
Ay, papá Dios. Cuídame que ahora me toca aprender a pelear.
I'll make you pay.
He's coming. No weapon. Just sit to get into the light.
To stay in the light, avoid being detected by... Okay. Ah, pero... ¿Y la luz?
He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Yo soy racista, loco. Perdón. Ese es mi país. Soy racista. Vengo de racista.
Gotta move. Now.
Ajá, pero ¿para dónde me voy a mover? Ah, mira. Qué bien. Güey, pero... por favor, ábreme la puerta. Ah, mira.
He knocked my gun out of the room. I need to find it. Vanished.
Open the door. No hay llave, loco, no me dejaba. End of chapter. Ya, se acabó el juego, mi gente. No, yo no puedo creer que esas son las canciones que pusieron en este juego.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up.
Ajá,
The
¿y
page
por
predicted all
qué
of it.
no lo
It
mató a
helped me
él?
fight him.
He just disappeared.
Ok.
What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're gonna do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this.
Bueno. Este tigre no está tan bien, ¿no? El
Saga
manuscrito
was
de
back
Alan.
at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
No, yo quiero preguntarle una cosa muy específica. ¿Cómo él está vivo? We were attacked by a dead man. Saga no sabe hacer preguntas, aparentemente. Vamos a lootear, ¿verdad? Porque estoy seguro que debe haber cosas muy importantes. Esta puerta.
Must be locked from the other side.
Bueno. Toca.
There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit.
Hazme el favor. Y este... Ajá.
Well,
Bullshit,
you
¿verdad?
wanted to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal. Their purpose.
Vamos a ver.
A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve.
Oh, esos son pedazos de lo que escribió Alan.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent. Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. The autopsy room was a mess.
Espero que pongan las duras de los juegos pasados. Y ya. A ver.
The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
Y ya.
But that's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything? He's dead.
They're a fine pair.
I agree.
Hello. My client has been held here long enough. Are you gonna let me speak to them or not?
Just a moment, ma'am. Someone will be right with you.
Oh. Ninguno interesante. Oh.
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, Casey?
A smart choice, Anderson. Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP. Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead. Mercado won't roll over on the issues.
Or maybe 3.
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the
No
jokes of the
podría los
office.
diálogos en el juego.
Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Ha. The same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story. The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed.
¿Hay overlap aquí? ¿Esta
Great.
moto?
This area is supposed to be close to the public. The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case.
Mi pana tiene problema con,
I've been thinking more about the
con
cult of
esta
the tree.
parte.
What sort of cult
Oh, se fue
refers
la
to
cámara.
themselves as a cult?
Ay.
In my experience,
Dun, dun,
They
dun.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
Hey, hello there. How are you folks doing?
A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve. Our crime scene's drowning. I never minded rain. Feels like home.
No sign of
Chicago.
Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
Qué raro, se frizó la cámara. XD.
We've seen this symbol before.
Good eye.
Chima, el apagado.
Bare feet.
Wow.
Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
On it. If anything comes up, I'll radio you.
Los foot. Ah, sí, aquí. Más me da aquí por hoy. Bueno, mi gente, lo que sigan aquí. Muchas gracias. Un abrazo. Bye.